2 big loads and 2 small loads.
Yeah.
Just the way Matt likes it.
Just the way I like it. Work for it, Europe. Hey, Keith.
Back, baby.
Welcome back.
Back. That's a wrap. It was a good show.
So how was the US, Keith?
It was seemed like a short vacation, 3 weeks, but it goes by quick. No, it was hot. I mean, you guys had a lot of heat here too, but we spent like 3 days in New York. It was like 40 degrees out.
Why the fuck did you go to New York?
I've been there a million times, but the kids wanted to see it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
15 and 17, who knows if they're going to come with us next year or not. Went to New York, did a lot of water skiing, hanging out by the lake. I got some Pelican oil I got to pick up. I usually order stuff to my U.S. address, so I got Pelican oil. I got Pelican paste sweatshirt and hat. I got a hat from, no, I can't think of his name. That hammer, the $100 hammer showed up.
Oh, finally.
From Brian House, the first one.
Is it all rusty and shit?
No, it looks nice. Same one you had
Nice.
at the knife show.
Yeah. That everyone wanted to buy. Nice. Do you have the dog head as well?
Nope, that's the only one I got. It's a crossbeam, actually. So you guys had a couple of interesting episodes.
Did you even listen to them?
Of course I listened.
Good.
I wasn't there to keep you guys on track. You were ranting about Christianity and all kinds of crazy stuff.
We were right where we wanted to be.
You guys had Ben on for an episode.
It was basically his fault.
That you started it.
Yeah, he started it.
I also, I thought we were friends. I hear on the last episode, you guys keeping a lot of secrets from me. You got all these secret projects going on. Matt's got like 6 of them.
We talked about it in the secret after show.
Yeah, I know all about Matt's secrets now. And you don't, because you weren't here.
But I could listen to the recording.
No, it's not on there. I stopped the recording.
We stopped recording. Yep.
So walk us through your trip. So you started in New York, and then what happened?
No, we started in Boston. Probably the best story is, for us, we usually fly out of Munich, but it was like 1,000 euros cheaper over 4 people to fly out of Vienna. So we flew from Vienna to Munich and Munich to Boston. And the flight from Vienna was a little bit late. And when we showed up on the tarmac, they put the stairway up to the side of the plane, and you walk out. There was like 2 cop cars waiting there. And I'm like, oh crap, what's going on? And the guy's like, Colby, you Mr. Colby? You Mr. Colby? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, get in the van. And they piled us into the van, drove like full speed through the tarmac to the other side of the airport, and let us like in the back door, no security checkpoint, nothing, to go right up to the plane, get on to the next one. And they had us in an upgrade to first class. So we got on the plane, everybody was waiting for us, and got first class seats for the whole family, which was pretty cool.
Nice. So that was Munich to New York then, or Boston? Where was that?
To Boston, yeah.
Boston.
That's like an 8-hour flight.
Are you from Boston?
Yes.
Boston.
Because we talked about this where you are from on one of the last episodes, and Matt didn't know, and I thought that it's Boston. So
yeah.
So you went to Boston. What happened next then?
We were there for like 3 days, and then we went to New York. In New York, we were in Manhattan, so we did Times Square. Went to the Statue of Liberty, did all the tourist stuff. One of the things that I wanted to say about like all the people who think about Amsterdam, like America, you go to Amsterdam, weed's legal. There's going to be weed like everywhere. You kidding me? That's exactly what New York is. It's insane. You can't walk like 5 steps without somebody smoking a joint right next to you. The whole entire city like stinks like weed everywhere you go. Like mothers carrying their babies, and the guy next to them's like blowing weed in their face, waiting for the street light to change.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Americans think that Amsterdam's like, but it's not.
No.
So weed's legal in New York? I didn't know that.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere.
Everything is fucking legal. Everything is legal in New York.
No, but even smoking weed outside.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the stipulations is that you can't do it in public, but I guess nobody's controlling it, or the police aren't watching for it.
So what did your kids think about smoking weed in public?
I don't know. Nobody ever said anything. Well, like, none of the kids had said anything.
But they knew what it was, didn't they?
I'm sure they know it. Yeah, I'm sure they know.
So did you stay in New York overnight?
Yeah, we were there for 3 days. It was still 2 nights.
At an Airbnb, or where did you stay?
We had an apartment.
In Manhattan?
Yep.
How much was it?
No, it wasn't that. It was like $600 for 3 nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was about it. New York, just like the basic tourist crap. New York was not that exciting for me. I used to go there all the time when I was younger and watch like street races there. That was pretty cool.
Is that where you got that hardcore tattoo?
Which one?
The one with the, like, was it like the fucking truck?
Oh, the monster truck. Yeah. No. Well, it's nothing really exciting happened.
No, I could tell. Jesus.
We just hang out with the family. And
Drinking a lot.
Did you go back to Boston?
Yeah, then we went back to Boston and spent the last 2 weeks at my parents' house. So they have a house that's like right on a big lake. It's one of the biggest lakes in Massachusetts, and it empties out into the ocean. So the ocean's like a 5-minute drive from the house.
It empties out in the ocean, so fresh water.
Yep.
Meets.
Yeah, it's like
they have it there.
It's like natural springs under the lake.
Yeah, it's like fucking weird fish and shit there, right?
Yeah, well, like May and June. What are those fish called? There's a fish that only lays its eggs in fresh water. God damn it! You gotta edit this out.
No.
Lax. What's lax of English?
Salmon.
A salmon. That's right. So they come up into the lake from the salt water, lay their eggs,
trout,
and then
but I actually meant fucking salmon. Fucking hell.
They swim around the lake for like 3 months or like 3 weeks looking for a way to get back to the ocean, and as soon as they get back to the ocean, they die. The ones that just came to lay eggs.
Oh, that's terrible.
But it was cool to watch them go up they call it a ladder. So it's like a bunch series of steps. And when we were younger, we used to just go there and hold out your net, and they'd be like jumping 10, 20 fish into the net at once. And did a lot of fishing, didn't really catch anything.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think all the baby salmon in there, that there's so much food in the water that it's really hard to catch anything else.
So what about you, Albert? How's the moving going?
Yeah, we packed up almost all our stuff.
So you're out of the shop now?
Almost. We have like 2 power hammers over there and the rolling mill still and the press and 1 Revolution belt grinder. That's pretty much it.
How many truckloads did it take you?
I think 3 or 4, something like that. I mean, we had different trucks. We had like 2 big loads with a 24-ton truck, and we had 2 smaller ones. So 4 truckloads, but different sizes. So 2 large ones and 2 small ones. Shitload of stuff. Holy shit! Yeah.
So yeah, I got the hat was from Maximus Knives. It just
yeah. You've forgotten Neil's name, asshole.
I know. Damn me. And the 2 grinding jigs went out. So Brian and Baldman testing it out, and then Ryan from the Hustle and Grind podcast.
Yeah, he actually made a post about it.
Yep, he's got the Oxy grip.
Saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he's got the Scribe,
which is sold out, right? The Ox grip is sold out.
Is it? I have a couple.
Yep.
Kicking around here that I can put back up.
Okay, good.
When did you come back?
On Saturday last week.
Are you back on track again?
No, I was actually an hour late for work the first time, and my boss was like, "You've never been late." The first time in 15 years. I overslept. He called me at 7 and asked where I was, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" So my time got all screwed up. I now stay up till like 1, 2 in the morning, and then go to work instead of getting up early before work. I don't know why, but I gotta get my schedule back on after the time difference. It's crazy.
Do you have back orders from the time you were gone?
Yeah, I did it. I had like 25 orders or something when I got back. I got those all out on Monday, and now they're coming in a lot steadier. I guess everybody knows that I'm back, so orders are going through. I got new 4mm G10 pins. I don't know if anybody even carries them. Those are tough to make because they're all turned on a lathe. When you get down to 4mm, G10 flexes a bit, so it's hard to get consistent 4mm throughout the whole pin. These ones came out good.
Does it fuck up the cutting tools?
G10 does, yeah. G10's pretty bad on all kinds of tools and drill bits and shit, but you don't use it, so you don't know. You hate G10, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's cancerous.
Yeah, it's highly cancerous, and it fucks up tools like bandsaw blades and everything. And the dust itches. So.
Does it?
Yeah.
I haven't found anything. I haven't even found like a wood dust that makes me itch yet. So I think I'm immune to them all.
Are you calling Albert a pussy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just indirectly.
It's all right.
And what about Matt?
What about him?
What did you do while I was gone? Anything?
Not much. Just chilling. No, I'm never chilling.
Get out of the balcony business.
I got out of the balcony business, back into welding now.
Hiring yourself out.
Yeah.
Probably pays better. Short term is better, probably.
It pays better. It would have paid better if I would have if the deal just would have succeeded. That would have paid way better. But yeah, it's I can't complain. I can't complain.
So do you have like work lined up like for a full week's work all the time, or you just like
Yeah. No,
here and there?
I have. Yeah. I can like book myself for the next year, which I'm not planning on doing, but I could if I wanted to.
But how does this work? Do you get an assignment, or how does this work?
No, I just go. I because I needed it quick. I just called the company and they said like you can start Monday, and I just go there and I'm just like welding whatever needs welding, and I also have the ability to take some stuff, or they bring it to my shop and I make it here.
And you just charge them by the hour then? Or how does this work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not an employee officially, but you're self-employed?
Yes, self-employed, yeah. I basically just work for my own company. Normally, when you do something like this, I don't know what the English is for that. You can you can like start a company, but it's just a one-man company, and it like if you have to do your taxes and all. It's all personal.
Yeah.
And I don't have that. I have an actual like a company. We call it a BV. I think the English is. I think it's what you guys call a GmbH.
Yeah.
Is that like a what's the actual word for that?
Don't ask me that.
Gesellschaft mit beschränkter Haftung.
Exactly.
Like a company with a limited
liability
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yep. That translates directly into Dutch. Yes. So that's what I have. I have two of those. One is DIY Europe, and then the other one that is above that is like a holding.
Okay.
And that company is the owner of DIY Europe, and I'm the owner of that company personally.
Okay.
So with that holding, that's on top of it. I would also buy the balcony company, for example. So then you have two companies.
Sounds like some money laundering scheme there.
It's a way to exchange money tax free between the companies, basically.
Yep.
So you can take money out of the like DIY Europe, for example, without having to pay taxes over it.
Washing money. Exactly.
And it's also you're not like when shit hits the fan, they cannot take my house.
Yeah, that's why it's called limited liability. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I'm not the owner, but the financial holding is the owner. And in that company, I hire myself out to whoever needs something. I'm almost out of my big ass IBC of gator piss, and I'm gonna stop selling it.
No.
Yeah.
Where's everybody gonna get it then?
Eurotechnici?
They want half liters.
Half liters actually, but yeah. From you, Keith. Obviously.
I definitely
Half?
sold half. No, like a quarter, if that.
So you sold like what, 200 liters? No.
No, I have like 200 liters left. Then I had it 600 liters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gator piss is going all over the world.
Everywhere.
Yeah. I'm working on someone in the UK right now.
Yeah.
And I think I can spill the beans on. Yeah, I can. Nordic Edge in Australia is also gonna be selling gator piss.
Nice.
Which is great.
They already got containers on the way, or?
They're being mixed right now. So yeah, one 600 liter IBC.
What does IBC stand for? What does that mean?
Good question. Container? I don't know. Is it like? But do you know what I mean if I say an IBC?
Not really. No. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, I thought you meant the actual. I'm just gonna look it up.
It's like a plastic container with a pallet and cage built around it.
Intermediate bulk containers.
Damn
okay.
You were as fast as Google. Yes, exactly that.
Okay. Okay, that's what it is. A stack of intermediate bulk containers.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's
one
holy
of
shit!
the-
That's a lot of gator piss.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Keith has one of those, and I have one of those, and
How many liters are in there?
600.
They make it with 1,000 liters too, though.
Yeah,
So it's like a big container with a metal frame around it, so that the plastic container doesn't break. I suppose, right?
yeah, it's for strength also. Yeah,
And it's the size of a pallet,
yeah,
isn't it? Okay.
yeah.
So now our listeners know too.
They all know. They've
No,
all
they
been
don't.
educated.
No one. No. Okay. IBC. What's
Educated.
that in German? It's the same in German. Innenliegender, umrahmter, eingefasster Schüttgutbehälter, Großpackmittel.
That's not even close to being the same. You just said like 15 minutes of words
Yeah,
to say IBC.
yeah.
I heard this.
Fucking
was the
hell,
joke,
that language
yeah.
is just ridiculous.
So Albert, you got Pelican oil too now, right? Did I hear
Yeah.
that correctly? And you've been using it?
I
You
got
got
it from Matt.
The best knife store in fucking Europe.
Yeah, and the best person on the planet.
And the best welder. Don't forget.
And the best welder, yeah. I love it. I mean, we use it on every Damascus knife. On the blade, that is. It's awesome. Have you tried it, Keith?
I haven't tried it yet. I got the bottle when I was in the US because it was sent there. And I haven't really even been in the shop when I got home. I got a bunch of projects I had to get started. I will try it out, though.
How's your shop doing?
Well, right now, I just finished ripping the heat out of the house. I got to put the new ground source heat pump in. I have a geothermal unit that we're putting in and doing all the wiring. And when I finish that, then I'll start on my workshop. But I've already started buying tools and shit. I bought one of those quiet compressors that's got like 3 motors on top of it. Yeah,
Oh,
do you know
very
these
good.
ones?
You need that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
tell
nice.
you why you need one.
It's nice.
I'll tell you later because it's a secret.
Oh, okay. More secrets.
More secrets.
I got all the shit for my Apollo Forge to make it run on the, what the hell is that thing called? now?
You need to spill the beans on that fan thing you were on about.
The fan?
Did you find like a decent fan?
Yes, I have a
Okay.
nice fan right now. But as soon as I finish doing these controls, I'm waiting for a switch to arrive in the mail, and then I can
Okay,
fire
but
it
is
off.
it like a reasonably priced?
Yeah.
It's a plastic one, right?
Yep.
Do you still need the funnel?
No, you need
Wow.
an adapter
Yes.
still.
Okay.
But I think this is going to be really easy to adapt it because it's the same size as the 2-inch. I just need to make something with like a flange.
Oh, but
Come
you
out
could
to
do
them.
that like with a threaded way. Oh,
You could also, yeah. I mean, you could do the same thing as the funnel, just a lot smaller.
Okay,
It's
but the actual question is, can you supply the parts with it to go from that van to a 2-inch pipe?
yeah, yes.
Okay, then buy it and put it on your website
Okay.
because it's
People having
fucking
problem finding
annoying. Yeah, it's just fucking annoying because in Ireland they don't have the same vans as Amazon has here, and then they have a van
Yeah.
right there, but it has a different funnel. You know that
And they don't ship them. And
it's so fucking annoying.
it is, and it changes all the time.
Yeah, so if I could just tell people like, here's the link to your website and they could order it of you, that would be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I should be able to, hopefully before the next episode, I'll have the last piece that I need, and then I can fire it off and try it. But I think I've tried it already without the burner and everything on, and it seems like it's going to work just fine.
Does it sound like a rocket?
It's kind of loud. I mean, that's the kind of fan that it is. It's the same kind of fans that would be like on a coal forge.
Yeah,
You know-
so
you know
this
that kind?
we call it like a snail house type thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
How much CFM or cubic meters?
They had 3 different versions with 3 different powers, and I got the middle one. And the way it's going to be wired, I'll have a frequency converter on it, so I can change the speed that way also, and still
yeah.
use the gate valve. So we'll see.
Yeah. I don't think people actually use the speed control on the fan. I think it's just always max and then
Yeah, it would be,
Use
but
the
the way
valve,
because I want to put the PID on mine, I want the fan
yeah,
to
of
kick
course.
down when the gas shuts off and everything, so it doesn't blow the flame up.
yeah. Perfect. Nice.
It's gonna be cool.
I think I'm getting the files tonight for the tsunami.
It's gonna be official.
Yeah.
The sale outside of the U.S. also.
No, I'm getting the files to convert it to metric and figure out how and where and build one and see if it works.
I know
here
where.
And then, you know.
I know where.
What do you mean?
I know where.
Yeah, I know where too, but I mean where to source the parts. We need to wrap this fucking podcast off so we can talk shop.
Secrets.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When are we gonna spill the beans and talk about all the secrets?
I think when we're like ready or almost ready, I think, or not. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever, basically. I think no. Let's wait until we have like a solid plan.
Hey, when I do the upgrades in my workshop, I like planned out an area for making a photo booth and that kind of shit. What are you, Albert? What are you using for a photo booth? Did you buy like a tent or did you build something yourself? Or?
My first photo tent I built myself. It's an old cardboard. I think I talked about this on the show. It's a hillbilly style photo box with aluminium foil and like 2 lights on top. I cut a hole in the top for like flat shots. Mm-hmm. And then we bought a white photo tent, like a proper one.
Yeah, which one do you like better?
Yeah, of course, the professional one.
Yeah.
And the other ones was basically free. The old cardboard, as like an old cardboard box and some aluminium foil and some lights. So that was cheap. But the new one is way better, of course. But it's all about the lighting. So get proper lights. That helps a lot. Or do the shooting outside if you can.
Yeah, I have a box right now, but it's too small. It's like, I don't know, 50 by 50 or something like that. And I want to get a bigger one and have it in a dedicated space so I don't have to put it away all the time. And pictures are a pain in the ass.
A white photo box, or what's it called?
Yeah, I guess so.
With lights on the outside, or are there lights on the inside?
No, this one has lights on the inside, but I just wanted to know what you were using because I want to start looking, seeing what's available out there. I don't know if you knew like what was a good system or the right lights to get. Or
how large is yours?
The one I have right now is like 50 by 50. It's too small.
Okay, I think we have like 100 centimeters by 100. I can send you a picture tomorrow if you want to. And that works. Yeah, because that's still in the old shop, so I can take a picture tomorrow and send it to you. It wasn't too expensive. I don't know how much it was, but it's not too bad.
No, they talked about it on the Hustle and Grind a little bit today. They had actually a really good episode. You guys should give it a listen to the latest one.
Why?
Because they had good discussion about like photography and social media. They had the guys from Baker Forge on, one of the guys.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember his name now. That's in charge of the social media and all that.
Yeah, they have a guy for that, and that shows. It really pays off, I think.
That would be nice to have.
It really, man. That's I told Brian as well. I was like, why don't you just fucking hire a guy that follows you constantly? You know, just walks like that's in the shop 24/7, and he likes it too much to do it himself.
Yeah, it is such a hassle. It takes so much time, and it sounds ridiculous to have a social media guy, but if you're in a company like Brian's, it definitely pays off. Have somebody constantly doing that for you.
Yeah, but you have to like. I could imagine if you built it up the way that you're doing it, it's hard to hand that out. I think.
Yeah,
it's easier to find like a fabricator and to find like people like that than to find someone that controls your social media.
Yeah, I mean everything they do is representing you. So.
Yeah. I think that's, I don't know. He bought a fucking Cybertruck. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Insane. Matte black.
And you like it or what? Is that something you would buy?
If I had fuck you money, then yes, I would buy it. Yeah, I think so. Just because of the controversy.
How much are they?
I think 120 grand.
It looks like it's like from a 1980s video game, like 8-bit.
Yeah. Right.
Car or something. It's fucking crazy. It's so ugly.
It is ugly, but it's well, yeah. You either like it or you don't.
So $120,000 dollars you paid, and hubcaps fell off on his first trip.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard about that, right? He had to stop somewhere on the way and have somebody print them out for him.
Yeah, that was a nice fucking. That was like a social media thing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it was planned completely, but you know they work with it quite it worked for them both. And but yeah, I was just astonished that he didn't put fucking like a logo in there or something. If he's gonna, it's gonna be. He told me what he wanted to do with it, with the Cybertruck, and if he's gonna do that, then that's gonna be the most American thing ever.
Not getting Screaming Eagle airbrushed on the side, is he?
It's no, not like that, but it's as American. I think he planned on fucking building revolutions in the back of it, and just on a thing that you can, because that thing also has like 220 plugs and shit.
Yeah.
So you can actually run a revolution off that car, and then he wanted to make like fucking videos with Neil Kamamara and stuff. Yeah, fucking grinding away on his
grinding while he's driving down the highway. With his hair flapping in the wind. He's got really long hair.
Yeah. Would that be great?
Yeah.
So, Albert, what do you think of Brian's skillet project? Did you see that?
I saw a short reel on Instagram, I think. The one with the dice.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was cold forged, wasn't it?
Yeah, just pressed.
It's very efficient. That I saw.
Yeah, he's going to do the same as what he does with the scoops.
Mm-hmm.
He's diving into an entire different market, because the pans and the skillets and that market that's huge.
Yeah, but you have to have a proper press, right?
He has 120 tons coal iron press.
Yeah, I know, but he's selling the dice, isn't he?
No.
What's his plan? Or is he just selling the skillets?
Yeah, and then the handle and the
As a
parts
kit.
to make it a pen.
Okay, so he's selling a kit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought he was selling the dice. Because
no,
with the coffee scoops he is, isn't he?
Listen, I'm just going to throw this out there. I am going to try to convince this man to make dice for me.
Yeah, please do.
For me.
What do you mean for me?
Not for you, for me.
Yeah,
You don't even have a press.
but for
I'll
you
get a
it's for
fucking
me
press.
because you don't own a press.
I will get one. How much tons do you need, do you think?
Well, 120 at least, right? That's what he's got.
At least, but I think
no,
you have
not at least. I mean, it depends on how thick the material is. Do you know how thick the plate is he uses?
Let me convert that from shit to millimeters. I think it is 2.5 millimeters.
Okay. Mhm.
Or 3. Could be 3.
We could forge it or hot press it, right? So that makes it way easier.
But do you want that? Do you want that if you don't need, if you don't need to do it hot, then why would you do it hot?
Yeah, but I'm kind of skeptical if it works without. I mean, if you have we have an 80-ton press.
Oh, that should
I'm
work.
not, yeah, I mean, we can give it a try.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's enough.
Because
80 tons.
that's something I like, a good skillet, man. I love skillets and pans and shit like that. It's just, and I think because I've never seen anyone do that in Europe. I know there's people that make skillets, but not in this way.
No, that's very efficient.
Yeah.
I showed under the video and said to him, look how fast he is. It takes him like a few minutes to do a skillet, or maybe half an hour or something.
Yeah, but don't forget, the time he put into to get those.
Everything is prepared. So the steel is cut, the hand and everything. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the actual process of making the skillet when you have your parts
So
ready
fast.
is very, very fast. Yeah.
So fast.
I'd love to make one. I also would like to have the dice if possible.
Yes, those are going to be pricey, I think, but I definitely want some because
I mean, dies are always pricey because usually they're CNC cut, right? Or milled, CNC milled.
Yeah, yeah.
So and then they're
Yeah.
hardened usually if they're made for hot forging.
But
They're
is-
pricey, yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
they are.
We bought a few. So
of course.
we know, but still very efficient. Yeah.
It's something I want to dive into, I think.
Yeah, me too. That's also something we'd like to do, making pans and skillets and
Yeah.
stuff. But originally we thought about forging.
Yeah, I've seen
the
some guys
pans.
doing that, but you're just. This is like something like you can either make the pans like all ready to go. You can do it as a kit, so you allow people to make their own pans, and they can put like fucking rock pattern on the outside. They can do whatever they want with it. You have like a version you can do stainless, so 304 stainless steel or just carbon steel, mild steel. you can fuck around with the handle.
Yeah.
You know, you can do like a tip, like for you, for example, could do like one of those authentic forged handles, or you know, the sky's the limit with that. I think, and people like making a pan is something that a lot of people want to do, but they'll just never do it because it's close to impossible to do a one-off.
You need to make a long-handled one for camping.
Yeah, exactly. See,
I mean, you can make it your own if you buy the kit. That's awesome.
And I have some contacts here locally with people that like it's that whole barbecue outside thingy. It's a whole scene, and I have some contacts with some shops.
But Brian is not shipping the kits to Europe, is he?
So, no.
Okay. What if we make them over here?
Yeah, that's something.
Or is that what you're asking? We can we can do it, Matt, if you want to.
No, I'm just looking at, because he's not going to ship the dice either. So it's either going to be something. At least that's what I think, because you need to ship a fucking pallet.
We can have him made here.
Yeah, exactly.
Dice, so.
And then.
Let me talk to Andy. I mean, we have to find some money to make some money to buy the dice, but if we do, we will. I mean, because that's what we wanted to do anyway. Get into the forging skillet and pans business. So we need dice anyway to do that. So that'd be awesome. So then we can sell the skillet kits too, with the handles and stuff.
Yep.
The skillet class would be good.
Yeah, that's also on our radar.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not just skillet class.
And it's the same with the scoops as well.
Yeah, but he's selling the dice for the scoops, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. How do we get them?
You can just order them. I think you can order
in the
them.
US.
I can ask him if there's gonna some stuff is gonna be shipped around in the next couple of months. So I could ask him. I think I believe he'll because I should have taken some when I was in the US. But my luggage was fucking full of shit, and adding those would make it so he was like, I'll send you those later.
Super.
Like a coffee scoop kit and ashtray and shit like that. I think for the ashtray you do need is 80 tons enough for the ashtray? Did you see that?
The ashtray is hot forged, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, then 80 tons is plenty.
Yeah, I think so.
If it's hot enough. I mean, that's carbon steel, right?
Yeah.
Should be enough, yeah.
Cool beans. Do you guys know of anyone that makes pans over here?
Yeah, I know. There's a few pan forges in Bavaria and Austria. Yeah, but they usually do it the traditional way.
Yeah, the old way, the old way, which is very cool. Like I have some of those pans, and it's amazing.
And we already bought the steel for the pans. We have like a sheet of 2 meters by 150 of 3 millimeter. What's it called? Feinkon Baustall. So
do you guys, like at home with cooking and stuff, do you use the pans with that garbage on it?
Teflon? No.
Yeah. No, me neither. I watched one video and I was like, "Fuck out of here with that shit."
What are you using at home, Matt?
Carbon steel and stainless steel.
Okay. Yeah. Same with me.
I like carbon steel the most because it's just, I don't know why. You have to season it, and then I like it more.
Keith, what are you using?
My wife does all the cooking. I'm using Tupperware.
Why am I not surprised?
I knew this was coming right away. When you started the question, I was like, nope.
Are you doing all the cooking at home, Matt? Or
no, sometimes. When I have the opportunity, I will do it because I like it.
Nope, the only thing I cook on is the grill.
Of course. And then your wife preps everything, and you just flip the burgers, and then you're the king of the
beer.
barbecue,
That's
right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, you cook so good."
Oh, Keith, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's the shit. We actually have a barbecue Saturday. I have a 1.5 kilogram tomahawk steak in my freezer.
Nice. What time does it start?
Don't know. My wife planned it.
I need like 6 hours beforehand.
Yeah. I need to make a new barbecue for myself. I make fucking barbecues for everyone. And my own barbecue is a shitty one.
You probably get sick of it, though. You didn't want to make one anymore, right?
Yeah, I always have these ideas of making like a very cool one, but then I was like, no. I'm actually building a new shed on my on Matt land.
A man shed?
And 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 then one turned into 2 sheds, so we're building 2 buildings. And once those are done, my house is officially complete. I only need a pool, and then I'm set for the rest of my life.
So one of those sheds is the new podcast studio, or what are they for?
No, I'm just going to keep that in my shop away from home, I think. One of the sheds is for the cars, and there's like a closed thing. It's like one of those old farmer sheds type thing, like all the big wooden beams and shit. And then one is going to be like a pool house. We call it like an outside living room type thing. So, and then there's a piece of, we have like the kids' playgrounds and stuff in front of that. And there's also room for a pool. Pools are expensive.
A lot of work.
I need to wait until I can afford a pool.
That'll be perfect timing, though, because the kids will be old enough to take care of the pool for you.
You think they will? They can't even wipe their own fucking asses, so no. But a pool, like what do you reckon that costs?
Oh, I have no idea. Prices are crazy on everything right now. It's hard to.
Yeah, I was surprised in a good way because I call it neighbor, but someone in the town here got one, and he got it out of Poland. And it's like complete with all the technical stuff, so the pumps and the filters and all that shit, and with one of those roofs that you can slide over. One of those things. You can even swim in it, like when it's raining, because that thing has like a curvature in it.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, you have a pool?
Yeah, with the same thing you're talking about. It's like a dome that slides back in like 4 sections or something.
Oh, this is 2 sections, I think, or I don't know, but yeah. And it is, I believe it's like 8 or 9 meters long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And 4 or 5 meters wide. I don't know the exact measurements. And it's 15 grand.
Oh, that's cheap.
Right? But you do have to place it yourself, obviously. But I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to get a pool way sooner than I thought.
Is it plastic then? It's a big plastic foam or fiberglass?
Yeah, fiber. I think it's fiber, yeah. And I reckon those would last like a long time.
Albert's raising his hand again.
No, that was a mistake.
He's yelling at us. Hey, stop talking about pools. We're a knife-making podcast, not a fucking pool boy podcast. So, Keith, what do you think? What did you think? What is your opinion on the last 2 episodes?
The only thing I didn't like is that I wasn't on it. Other than that, they were good.
Really? Okay. We were talking about it. It's like Keith is
but
not
I wasn't
like
there
this.
to talk about religion, though.
Why?
Because it's boring.
I'm in such a different. Maybe it's because I'm so into it right now that.
Born again Christian. What?
Born again?
Yeah.
Christian.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you finish listening to the Bible? No.
Okay. Well,
How many hours do you have left?
It's only the Old Testament, right? So I still have to do the New as well. I have 13 hours left.
Okay.
On the Old Testament.
Last week it was like 33 hours or something.
Yeah,
so
okay, so there is I don't know the English for it. English Psalms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those because I skipped those, but that's like 10 hours long.
Okay.
And it's all, and because I not that I know them all, but I just figured it's not good to hear someone talk through fucking.
If it wasn't important, they wouldn't have put it in the book.
I know, but songs, basically. I'll get to that later. I skipped those, so that's why I didn't listen for 30 hours straight, Albert.
Man, are you going to Blade Show with us next year or what?
Hopefully, yeah. I'm not going to give a solid yes because it had quite the impact on. I told you this on the fam. So if I can manage it, I will. It basically all comes down to because if it's at the same time that my parents-in-law and my own parents are on vacation and no one is there to help my wife with the kids, then no. And that happened this year. So I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah, so you got to tell them now so they don't plan a vacation.
Yeah. That's a good. You booked everything?
Yeah, you even got
Albert?
the car.
Yeah, I don't agree with that fucking car, though.
Why not?
I saw that. I don't agree. So if I'm going to go with you guys, then we're going to have an issue with the car.
What do we need to get? A Subaru?
Fucking... no, I would like a Mustang this time. Or a Cybertruck.
An electric Mustang?
Nope. An electric Mustang. Jesus. That sounds horrible.
It is.
Do they even exist?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, shit. Really?
Retarded. It's not even a Mustang anymore.
Nope.
That's called the Mach-E, right? Mustang Mach-E.
Yep.
Do you mean that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible. Well, what did you guys get the... I was going to say something slightly racist. Like that, you know, that car? What's it called?
What car?
You guys hired a car, right? Was it like Escalade type thing?
No.
A Dodge Challenger.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that I approve. Of course I approve. You really got the Challenger?
Well, they insisted I drove. I said, if we drive, then I'm going to get a nice car then. So we got the
Oh,
Challenger.
if I'm going, then you're not driving.
It's a two-door. So you got the guy got to climb in the back seat behind me.
I'm not. I'm sitting behind the wheel or shotgun.
All right, then we need an Escalade.
We can get, like, if you have the Challenger, then I'll get a Mustang and we can just fucking drag race
There you go.
everywhere. That's great.
Drive it like you stole it.
Drive it like you fucking stole it. And then we're going to go to Coy Baker afterwards.
See, this is why you can't just like say last minute, okay, now I'm coming, because then I need to add like another week onto my vacation time.
Because
Because we'll be driving all over the place going.
It's only short. It's like he's like 4 hours away or something.
Yeah. No, we're like 4 days. Albert has to get back for her birthday. His daughter's birthday.
Are you going 4 days to the fucking U.S.?
Yep. I'll be
Albert?
going back again a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
Why did you take your daughter?
Yeah, why don't you?
Good question. Too late now. Everything's
Birthday.
booked.
So no Coy Baker. He explicitly told me to, if I go, then we should go there as well.
Then we'll have to send Albert home early. Continue.
And then we're going to Coy's place, which is like Albert's fucking dream
Paradise.
paradise. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. You didn't talk about our sponsor yet, Matt?
You do all the time. No, it depends on which
What?
read. Not the fucking AI one. It's horrible.
Okay. Are you ready?
He's gonna do the AI one.
If you take pride in your
Oh,
knives,
fuck off.
you know that proper care is essential. That's why I want to introduce you to Pelican Paste, an all-natural 100% food-safe wax. Perfect for maintaining your prized blades. Crafted with all-natural ingredients, Pelican Paste is free of chemicals, petroleum, and unnecessary additives. So if you're looking for the best way to keep your knives well-maintained, give Pelican Paste a try. Your blades will thank you. Now, let's get back to the show.
Now, let's get back to the show. It's just terrible. This voice is horrendous. The accent is horrible.
So let's get somebody to do a read for us.
We have a very good read for it.
Where?
You have it.
I got it.
You're fucking...
Albert decided he didn't want to be on the podcast anymore, so he left.
Oh, fucking hell. I think he shipped his I think he put his container in his computer in the container.
No, he had some problem with internet, so he was using the internet from his phone, which was working really good up until now, so that could have been the problem.
Okay, well then let's read the patrons and get the fuck out of here.
We got some new patrons, but unfortunately, I don't have them on the list yet. I sent them to you guys, so you could look back and maybe find them while I read them.
Shit.
We got Christoph Stiegler from Kandri Knives, Sven from Njord Artisan, Johan Fagerlund from Fagerlund Bladesmith, Travis Haynes from Bird Forge, and the sponsor of the show with Pelican Paste. We got Roy Rutten, Shay Darchant, Paul Balletta from Balletta Handmade, Mr. Coy Baker from Baker Forge and Tool, Pim Von Delft from Von Delft Woods, Alex Greenaway from Tretton Knives, Cardoso Knives, and Bob Workman from the Shoe Shed. Mr. Trenton just placed another big order with you.
And we have Cochrane Knives. Cochrane Knives? I'm butchering that
Did you really
name.
just say that? Did you just say cock
Yeah.
ring knives?
Cock ring knives. Just became a member, and we have
There was one more.
Oliver Tobin.
Ah, yes. That's the
And who's the penis? Oh, Fingal.
finger.
Fingal fucking Ferguson. That's great. So
Nice.
I did some work for the podcast.
I know, that was exhausting, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I have the actual list now as well. Jesus.
I know. I sent it to you guys before I went on vacation.
What
everything.
did you tell me? I saved the picture now, so now I can do the read as well.
Yep.
So you just need to make my life easy, so then I can do stuff.
I do that, but sometimes I have to send it 20 times before you remember that I sent it.
No, I'm saving it and I'm favoring it so I can find it back. Okay, cool.
Yeah, thanks again to all the patrons. If you guys want to help support the podcast, you can find us on patreon.com under WFI Europe podcast. Forgot the name of the podcast for a second.
Something Europe podcast.
Yeah, something like that. So Albert,
Okay.
I thought now that Albert's not here, I can tell you what I was really thinking the whole time you guys were talking about pans. They're gonna call the line of pans the Pandy. That's a good name, right?
The pandy.
Yeah,
The handy pandy.
that's right.
Oh, wow. The pandy. Hey, Andy, give me a pandy.
So Albert says his
Okay.
internet's broke. He's not coming
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Enjoy your night, fellas. I think that's a wrap anyway, right?
We love you, Albert.
We'll see you next week, Albert.
You're a great host.
We'll see all you listeners next week.
Shitty philosopher. Bye.
Fuck off.
Titties.